Based on how much hate she gets for how much money she has, guess where Taylor Swift ranks in terms of richest people in the world? Like, how many people have more money than her? According to Forbes, she's number 2,110.
Taylor Swift fascinates me, especially how the left seems to interpret and defend her. And no hate to Jessica, who I know was kind of being hyperbolic to an extent. But let's be honest, there's still like a soft spot for Taylor amongst the left and women. I also listen to plenty of kind of entertainers that do not step outside of the critiques I'm going to say. But Taylor's the biggest pop star and has like endless fans that passionately defend her, like their life depends on it. And sure, there are other billionaires. Sure, I'm a guy, so some will say this isn't my place, but think that if you want, you might be right. It doesn't make me wrong, right? Swiss brand kind of embodies the liberal logic of our economic and cultural system. Her empire is built on performing moral virtue in a sense. The feminism, relatability, authenticity, the girl next door aesthetic. This all frames her as somehow like outside economic critique. But how can we condemn growing inequality and then exempt the billionaires produced by that same system? How does one pop star beating the patriarchy, right, make her a special case outside those structural problems? Like, part of her success comes from being the perfect amount of average. Like, her music is never bad, never radical, just relatable enough to millions so they can envision themselves in her. Like, she's the ideal feminist commodity, a symbol of kind of empowerment that never really challenges the system, enabling her rise, essentially. Like, her performance of womanhood is like kind of like a moral spectacle as well. Empowerment lyrics, girl bossing, pro-LGBT gestures, calculated political endorsements. They're all reinforcing the feeling of progress without like addressing material conditions. And meanwhile, she owns vast real estate, charges exorbitant ticket prices, and partners with corporations the left critiques elsewhere and all the time. So Swift deserves critique because she's the perfect simulation of progress, a feminist that equates individual success with systemic change. So when people defend her as a feminist triumph, capitalism doesn't have to evolve at all. It gets to celebrate itself for letting women become billionaires too. So when people say you can't critique her until you critique all billionaires, it sounds fair, but functions as an ideological kind of like trapdoor, a way to postpone critique forever. The universal problem of growing inequality gets buried under endless special exemptions. So if criticizing Swift is anti-feminism, then what's really being protected isn't womanhood. It's our system's calculated and sedating symbol of womanhood. So the outrage is your identification. It isn't about solidarity. So if Taylor is attacked, their imagined empowerment feels threatened. They cling to her image, the morally progressive enough, relatable, successful woman, precisely because it hides the fractures in their own relationship to economic and social structures.